I see you guys, and you guys don't see me, but I'm here. I'm here, and guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We're gonna be talking about the Arsenal versus Rapid Vienna, Rapid whatever you want to call them, the Farmers League, whatever league. If they score, they're lucky. You already know. Anyways, I'm gonna put us under pressure. I'll do what I want. I'd say what I want. I say what I want when I want to. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're here. It's the TheKidEG. I'm back again, and you know what? Let's start this the right way. And if you guys want to, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, and let's cue that intro. Bang. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. So I got 2 guests with me so far. I got a couple more people coming through, and the people in the comment section, throw your questions and answers. We'll always get it in. But yeah, before we get started, I just want to tell you guys, we're going to be covering the game. We're going to be going through the game. We're going to be going through the website. We're going to go through what we think, what we think the lineup is going to be. And you know what? I just think this is going to be one of those games where you play the kids, get the kids out there. You don't stress yourself. You don't do anything crazy. But yeah, that's enough for today. Let me get my guests on the board and show you guys who we got working with us today. So I got Zipto and my guy Vlar in the house. What are you saying? And yo, let me start first with Zipto. Yo, last time you came, you look completely different. You transformed. Now you look like Peter Parker. That's my guy. But yo, tell us where you're at and when did you start supporting Arsenal, bro?
I'm in New York right now. I usually live in Boston, but I'm home for the holidays. I started supporting Arsenal in 2012, and it's been a heck of a ride. I missed the glory years, but still love following the club. So
there you go. And then you got my guy Vlar in Norway. What are you saying, bro?
What do you say, man? Bad times, depression, winter time. Usually the one before I used to like, even if the autumn and winter times were depressing, I still had the Champions League, to look forward to. But we're not in that anymore. So I don't know, it's depressing.
Listen, don't throw that word around too much because there's actually a lot of people out there that suffer from depression, and you know what? That's no joke,
Like every Arsenal fan.
and hey, we have it good compared to the people who actually are going through real depression, you know what I mean?
True,
but yo, Arsenal, right now, we're going to get into it. First thing we always do, if you guys don't know, we go on the Arsenal website and we see what has been said and what are the main stories from the Arsenal website. So far, if you haven't heard, Arteta has been talking a lot. He's been saying a lot of things, and one of those major things that he's been talking about a lot has been the fact that a certain Brazilian named Gabriel Martinelli has just shown up back at the stadium, back in the training ground, and people are just loving life, enjoying themselves. And you know what? He's one guy who's put a smile on everybody's faces, right? So I'm just gonna share this, and I just want to spend the first opening 5 minutes. Let's just talk about Gabriel Martinelli. We got some people in the comments already. Big up to the people in the comments. Yes, RB6, my guy in the house. And then, so Gabriel Martinelli is in the house. Let's go straight to Martinelli. Here we go. So Martinelli gives he's a positive guy. He gives everybody a positive emotion. Arteta's talked about how he's lifted everybody, and just in the sense, like, he always tries to do something. And this guy, he's just something else, man. Honestly, I like Martinelli. I'm excited to see him back. And you know what? I think he could be the number 9 or even the number, what is it, 8? No,
he'd probably be like you mean like a winger, like a 7, I guess.
7 is on the right side. What's the left side? Is that not? It's 11. Is it? I don't know. What position is that? Yeah. Anyways, each position's got a number. I got to figure out what. Oh, Giroud scored 4 goals. We could use a Giroud right now. We could use a Giroud right now. You don't like Chelsea, but Giroud, hey, what a player. I know you don't like Chelsea, but Giroud, what a player. What are you going to do? Anyways, let's talk about Gabriel Martinelli, guys. He's back in training. Everyone's positive. Everyone's happy. And when you see reports like this, just like what it says right here, he tries and goes again. He wants to score. He's ruthless in training. Every single action. And the more players and staff see it, it adds. And at the end of the day, it gets translated onto a football pitch over time. You will be suitable. You will basically see when he comes back. This kid is an absolute baller. I love this kid. What about you guys?
Yeah, man.
We need to build our team around him moving forward. 100%. Him, Saka, Partey, Tierney, Gabriel, Magalhaes, build the team around him. Saliba.
Yeah.
I mean, he's core player.
Yeah. Vlar, what do you say?
Martinelli is the player what Manchester City fans thinks Gabriel Jesus is. I mean, this guy is a big talent, but I also think it's a bit unfair to him, because now people expect him to continue from the last season, you know? I mean, Alba is the player, Lacazette is the who's to bang the goals, or Pepe. We can't expect him to do the job, you know, but when he's back in the form, I still think he should play every game, you know. He should rotate with Pepe. But I would also like to see him. I would like to see us playing a 4-4-2 formation with him and Alba on top, or him and Pepe on top. I think that would work very well. But let's see what's happening.
I think Saka and then rotate Alba and Martinelli as a 9, and then Pepe would be great lineup for now and for the future. Or rotate him and Saka because they're both young.
Okay, so now enough about Martinelli. Now let's move on to academy kids getting their chances. I want to see these guys. I want to see these guys tomorrow starting. I don't know about you guys, but I want to see them starting. I want to see Emil Smith Rowe and the man on the left of him. Yeah, maybe you're right if you're watching it on YouTube right now. My guy, Balogun. Let's get it. I was struggling to pronounce his name for a second. His first name, I always struggle to pronounce it, but Balogun. What's it, Florin or
Fullerin? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. Anyways,
Florian,
so what do you think?
Florian.
Do you think we will see the youngsters in full effect? Will we see Balogun start after the last game when Eddie Nketiah did nothing for 75 minutes and Lacazette did nothing for 75 minutes, and these guys absolutely shit their bed? This guy comes on, 2 touches, passes the ball to the other guy, and in 2 touches he scores. So their first 4 touches they combined up for a goal. To me, guess what? That's more touches in the box than Lacazette in the whole game. Them 2, and it took him 38 seconds to score a goal. Is he the kid that you want to see starting tomorrow?
Not just tomorrow, but also on Sunday, or when we're going to play Spurs, because seriously, the senior players are doing nothing nowadays. I think we have nothing to lose. Seriously, we could just start in. I think they will show more passion than the senior players. And I'm not even joking. I would start them together with Willock.
Yes,
I would bet Xhaka and Ceballos. And start. I'm not even joking. Seriously, they will show more passion.
If you want the link, I'll send you the link. Come through still.
Yeah, I think it's kind of. I guess it might have to do with match fitness, but I'm surprised that Joe Willock is getting the first team minutes as a number 10 when ESR is just sitting on the bench. Maybe he needs to get his fitness up because he's coming off an injury, but in my opinion, he's a much stronger creative option than Willock, and I think he should be more integrated into the first team. I mean, the crazy thing is that these guys were playing, not Balogun, but these guys have been playing in the team for like a year already. Like Smith, I'm pretty sure Smith Rowe was getting Premier League starts last year. Now it's like he's
Premier League starts under Arsene Wenger.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't understand what the hesitation is, considering also that his strengths are different from Willock, and Willock I see as more of kind of a box-to-box 8, and I see ESR as a 10 for sure. The thing about Balogun is that we have a lot of good strikers coming through our system, and from what I've read, Tyrese John-Jules, who scored today, is more highly rated than him, so there's going to be like, a lot of competition for those young striker roles, and we'll see how he does.
Okay, so Saka. Is there a lot of pressure on Saka to perform this season, and should we rest him in these kind of games?
Yeah, we should.
100%.
I generally think Saka should not touch the pitch this game. He should just chill, relax, set him up. He needs to play against the Spurs game, so give him rest. Don't play him. Just relax. Keep him on the bench. No stress. That's what I think. What about you guys?
Agree.
I agree 100%.
Okay. and
He's
let's see
been. I
what
feel
the
like he's
people-
been playing. I feel like he's played every game for the past year. I feel like he needs
That would be nice. Spurs
end
Arsenal
product.
final.
I
Go
think
ahead,
he
go
needs
ahead.
to. No, I think he needs. I think you're right. He needs to get some rest.
Okay, so guys, let's liven things up a little bit. Let's talk about the guys that we don't need. We don't want to see Said Kolasinac in the team ever, really. But if he's gonna play, he might as well play these games, right?
I mean, at this point, it's just to put him in the shop window. Like, he's never going to be a first-team Arsenal player, so I guess it's good to raise his value to get him out to play against an Austrian team. But, I mean,
Okay, and then Flor, Willian, do you want to see him on the pitch in these kind of games?
Nah, to be fair, he played well last game.
Yeah, he did.
But I think we should rest him for this game, because whatever we
you're
think
resting
about
him
him,
for Spurs.
because we need him for Sunday's game. Whether we think about him or not, we need him. Like, I don't think he should start against Spurs, but we need him if
We
he
need
comes
him
on.
back.
You know,
I'm okay. I'm
Yeah, we
actually. I think he literally has to start against Spurs because we don't have We're not going to play the youngsters. We're going to play our most experienced 11, which hasn't gotten us results. But I think that's the pattern that we're seeing with Arteta is that Willian can play right or left wing, and he's just
What
going to
about
get slotted
Cedric?
in because
What about
Pepe's
Cedric?
suspended as well.
What about
He'll
Cedric?
play.
Because
He'll
we're gonna do a team lineup later, boys. But what about Cedric? Will Cedric get into the team?
Yeah,
tomorrow.
play.
Yeah,
100%, right?
Mhm.
Can Gabriel make the team or the bench, or will he travel? Has he traveled? We will find out when we look at the team news in a second.
I think
Bellerin?
Arsenal's playing home tomorrow.
Oh, we are playing at home. What am I talking
Yeah,
about?
home. Yeah.
Okay, Granit Xhaka. Get your frustrations out, boys. Get your frustrations
I'm
out.
sorry, man. He should not play. He shouldn't
First of
play.
all, that
No, he
warm-up-
should play. He should play Europa League because he's not good enough for the Premier
Guys, you want to
League.
know what the best thing about this whole warm-up is? The kit, the training top. That's really nice.
The black,
Yeah,
all
man.
black with the peach. It's nice.
Yeah. But hey, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about him.
I think he should. I would prefer him to play in Europa League than Premier League, honestly.
Yeah. Real Madrid versus Arsenal in the round of 23. Oh my God. Don't say stuff like that. Don't say stuff like that. That's depressing. No, that's actual sadness. But hey, then you got Pepe back in training. He's definitely gonna play 100%.
Yeah.
Aubameyang wouldn't even see the game for me if you ask me. Ainsley's gonna play on the left-hand side. Gabriel's hairline. Oh my God. Who is this? Who is that? Have you guys seen? Who is that guy? He exists? No, that can't be him. He's aged so much. The stress.
Yeah, man.
The stress. He looks like a grandma. Oh my God. I feel bad for him. Anyways, Arteta, a man under pressure. Kieran Tierney, he's always wearing short sleeves. Everyone else is wearing long sleeves. Man's never wearing it. Always short sleeves and shorts.
Love that.
Yeah.
He's a hard man.
Hard man, definitely.
He should be the captain. Seriously.
Yes. He eventually.
Oh, Arteta, what he said about it would be extraordinary to have our fans back. Basically saying just having fans back in the stadium will help them a lot. He also talked about the David Luiz concussion and substitution situation. It was a hot topic, obviously, after the Jimenez head-to-head collision that led to subsequently the man having a skull fracture. Like, that is no joke. I don't know about you guys, but that is not something anyone ever wants to hear. Now, this right here, Arteta talking about Rapid Vienna. Let's talk about it. So what does he talk about when he talks about Rapid Vienna? He's going to say the same old typical things, but when it comes to our lack in form, he says this specifically. he was talking about our lack of form, and he says, "Well, I'm not. I'm really worried with the results and the margins. We are losing games. When you analyze the games afterwards, why we are losing the football games, we are just not. We are so tight. What? When they are so tight, the reason why sometimes we win or lose is when we need to recover on time. What? I'm so confused.
I don't know.
Honestly, Arteta, sometimes you need to hear it from him directly. When you read it, sometimes it doesn't make sense.
He's just saying that, like, I think there's small margins between teams. Like sometimes it's just a goal difference between a win and a loss. But we should be winning these games like 4-0 every time. You know,
Yeah.
like
Okay. So, is there team news? Has there been team news, guys? Have you heard any team news?
I
No.
heard that Arteta said that he wanted to sign 5 to 6 players for the future 11, which sounds about right. But I just feel like all the communication coming out of the club, like I feel like it's not good for your like I feel like it's not a strategically good move to say that you need to buy players to be more competitive, even though it's true. Like you don't need to make an announcement.
That's not a Somali Vegeta. That's actually not a V. That's a circle, half circle at least. So I'm Gucci. But yeah, anyways, let's get back to it. So Kane is injured or Mourinho mind games. There's no way Kane is injured.
You see, Eric Dyer said that Arteta was a great young coach or something like that. He's just getting some low key banter in there. Not appreciated.
No, they have to do that though. That's Spurs for you. They're going to throw salt where they can throw salt. And you know what? You just gotta understand that's what you gotta do though. If you're a rival, you're gonna always throw salt where you can throw salt, and you're gonna try to get under the skin of your opponents. And we just can't be Nicolas Pepe's and give headbutts to players. But did you guys see today? Bruno headbutted. No, Fred headbutted a player, and he didn't get a red card.
Yeah, sick, man. I saw it.
And you got United fans saying, "Oh, there was nothing like Pepe's. Pepe actually hit the guy in the head hard. This guy just literally nudged him." Like
every decision goes to United. Every single decision in every league. It's the most frustrating thing on earth.
You know the game against Leeds when we should have had a penalty.
Handball, yeah.
The handball. I swear, if that was Man United against Leeds, they would have got
absolutely.
Oh man.
Absolutely. Rashford goal penalty or Bruno Fernandes goal.
Yeah.
90 plus 6.
So guys, now let's talk about it. It's gonna we're not talking about the game that's happening on Friday. We're not talking about the lineup anymore. We're just gonna keep it real, okay? How do we get out of this bad form? Is this the perfect game for these kind of games? Oh, we got a big guy. Yo, what's good? Big Gunner.
Big Gunner. What's up, man?
Chilling, yo. Where you at?
Muted.
You're muted. We can't hear you.
So you can hear me now, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, sorry, man. I was in bed, man, so I had to quickly get dressed and run downstairs.
Okay. So, yo, now that we got the four of us, question: has anyone been Arteta out of us four?
Nah, never.
I mean, I don't. Here's what I'll say. I don't think we need to sack him now, but I don't know if he's the one that should be rebuilding this club. I mean, we'll see, but he's not making a good case for himself to stay. I respect the FA Cup win, but the team looks like it's in shambles right now. He's got to get it together.
Nah, personally, I just think there was just too many years of negativity with it in the club, and he's trying to get rid of it. And I think we've all just expected him to get rid of it quickly. And obviously, with the FA Cup victory, it kind of masked some of the stuff that was happening behind the scenes. But obviously, I don't know what you guys feel with like sort of the Ozil situation and even Guendouzi to a certain extent. I feel like some of these decisions have just been rash, and I just wonder if he's trying to stamp his authority on things instead of dealing them with how he would deal with them if he didn't have that pressure. Because I don't know, for me, Guendouzi was one of our better performers last season
Yes.
in terms of getting our team up the pitch and not being scared to go forward. And then you're saying that a couple of mistakes he made
Speak
at
up.
Brighton. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're quiet. Speak up louder.
Oh, sorry. One sec. Let's move the clip. Can you hear me better now, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just feel like, just some of the decisions have been a bit puzzling. Even at the moment, like you feel like we're trying to improve the defense, and he concentrated on that, but then now he's kind of just left that, because I just feel like until he gets his team, the best thing for him to have done was just to keep parking the bus and then playing on their counter like we was doing against sort of Liverpool and Man City and got those victories at the end of last season. That was the way forward, and I feel like he's succumbed to the pressure of people saying we want 4 at the back, but we don't have the players at the moment to play 4 at the back. You know,
That's not a coincidence. Why
Yeah, I mean,
our form changed the moment we changed the formation. I get where you're coming from, but I just want to move the conversation on. Is it? Would you say it's his fault or for changing the formation, or would you say he had to do something?
I also think that Arteta gets unfairly blamed for players that aren't playing for the badge. Like, I don't think that they're going out there to win. I don't know what they're doing, but it's terrible to watch as a fan. And I think that the players are also a big problem. We got to gut the squad. So to Big Gunner's point, even though Arteta's potentially mismanaged them, they're also just not playing for him or for the badge. So that's a problem.
True. Vlar, so is it Arteta's fault for changing to a back 3, then changing to a back 4? But before we continue, I just want to answer this question right here. Preferred front 3 for tomorrow's game. For me, tomorrow I'm going Balogun, Emil Smith-Rowe, and Pepe. And for Spurs, I'm gonna go Willian, Aubameyang, and Saka. And then we got another question here. Egal on the panel. What's Arsenal's strongest lineup? We will do that in a second. And what is that lineup? Is it good enough to challenge for the top 4? Okay, so we'll do. Let's get to those questions. But before we do that, Vlar, what did you think about Arteta changing from a back 3 to a back 4, and then now looks like he might change back to a back 3?
I personally, I'm a fan of the back 3. You know, I don't get it why he overcomplicates things, because towards the end of the last season we played very well. I think like when we beat the City and the Chelsea, and that wasn't luck. We were so compact, we played together. So I don't think I don't know what he's done in training. Why he's so bad this year. I think we just should have continued that through this season. We got in Gabriel, but I think like he focused too much to the defense that the players have forgot how to score goals. You know, but. On the flip side of it, like because we won the first game, we won the second game against West Ham, and we beat Sheffield United. But if you look back at it, if Lacazette could bang the goal against Liverpool, Saka had a big chance against City, Aubameyang had a big chance against City.
Wrongly disallowed the Leicester goal from
yeah. So the things could have been quite different if those goals could have gone in, but I don't think they had the confidence in front of the goal. I don't know, man. It's difficult to answer that.
Yeah, man. It's just like you're saying. It's fine margins right now, and in the Premiership, those fine margins can win you a game or make you lose 3-4-0. Like that's how tough it is. Even like today, I don't know if you guys watched the Man United game. Like fine margins. If Martial finishes that chance, then Man United probably go on to win the game, but end up losing 3-1. So when you're playing against the better teams, you need to take those chances. And yeah, like you said, we just don't know what it is right now, man. We're all here just probably puzzled as to what is going on, because you say we improved defensively, but then we're conceding more than what we usually do. So have we improved? Really, don't know.
Okay, so let me stop everybody here. First things first, what's the lineup? Is the lineup going to be a 3-4-3, or is it going to be a 4 at the back?
I think he'll go back to a 3-4-3.
You think so? Even though we're
Yeah.
facing Rapid Vienna.
Yeah. I was thinking
tomorrow.
about this. I was thinking about the Spurs
tomorrow.
game.
Right? I think tomorrow he'll play 4-4-2 again. To be honest.
Yeah. For I meant for Spurs game, I think he'll do 3 at the back. But Rapid Vienna, I agree.
This is what we're saying we're gonna go for. Are you going for that, or are you going for a 3?
Can I just ask a question? What is that? Arsenal fans demand change in reaction to the Wolves defeat. Changes for what?
They were asking for changes. Arsenal fans
change the manager or tactics or
let's click on it. Find out.
Concussion protocol, maybe.
Could be the concussion situation. So yeah, it is. Arsenal fans are asking for. They're asking for basically automatic substitution being allowed for, or like a temporary substitution to be allowed for people who have concussions.
It was just puzzling that he carried the match on. Like the fact that Jimenez was injured so badly, if our players caused that, then he must have hit him pretty hard. So realistically, why did he even carry the match on? And Luis can be world class or it could be really bad. If there's any sort of doubt that he's got a head injury, get the guy off the pitch, man. Like, why we continue to play with him was just a bit puzzling, to be fair.
Did you guys want David Luiz subbed off?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
It was 10 minutes. The game stopped for 10 minutes.
He was gushing blood out of his skull. Like, take him off the pitch, like makes no sense to me.
I know. I get it. I wanted him off too, but that's just not what happened.
I believe that he said, I'm going to play through this, and he told them he was fine. But of course he said that. He's probably concussed when he said that. He probably didn't even know what play.
Remember what happened until halftime.
Yeah, I mean,
and they said that he drove home as well. I was just like,
what?
Yeah, I was reading today that he drove home as well. So I'm just like, how stupid were they at the time? And I think it's just everything that's going on just makes everything a lot worse. It's just all a bit amplified. Yeah,
just all stacking on top of each other.
Yeah.
Just poor. Everything's poor right now.
Okay, so first things first, we're going to go to goalkeeper. We heard today that Runnerson said this could make or break his career if he doesn't make it at Arsenal. Does that mean he's starting when we're hearing from him before a game?
He's got to start, isn't it? There's no point risking Leno getting an injury and then we've had to play him against Spurs. That will definitely make or break his career.
Yeah. So Runnerson is going to get the start for me. What about you?
Yeah.
Everyone's starting Runnerson?
Yeah.
Is there a reason to start Leno?
No.
Nah.
All right. So I need you guys to speak up a little bit because you guys are very quiet. So just get a little bit louder. No, I can hear you. It's just raise your voice if you can.
Oh, okay, yeah, no worries.
Because I'm not sure if you guys are sleeping or somebody's sleeping in your house or something.
Yeah, no, it's a little baby.
I get when I say something, the responses I'm getting is no. Come on, guys, wake up. Okay, so the next person, is it going to be Bellerin, Cedric, Ainsley? What's your right back situation?
Cedric. Yeah.
Cedric, yeah.
Has to be Cedric.
Why?
He's got to play. I mean, why are we signing him? Yeah, why are we signing him if he's not going to play?
Okay, so Cedric is in.
Yeah, it's the only right back we have.
Okay. What do you mean he's the only right back we have?
I mean, realistically, for a right back, I'm not quite sure what Bellerin's position is, but I don't feel comfortable Bellerin playing right back because I know he's had a few injuries and stuff, but he just goes forward. That's all he's got. The Barcelona mentality, just go forward. And at Arsenal, you can't really do that because we can't defend. So
he's a wing back.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, he's a wing back. Yeah, so I'll be Cedric's our only right back in my eyes.
And Ainsley Maitland-Niles I would consider him a right back.
Okay, so you consider Ainsley Maitland-Niles
Doesn't
a
count
right back.
anymore. Like I don't even know where we should put him.
I don't know. What do you guys think in the comment section? Tell us who is your right back for you, because I generally think we don't know right now.
Yeah, and I think we're killing Ainsley Maitland-Niles at the moment, because if we just gave him one position and let him play that position,
Let him play.
the guy would get better.
Yes.
But we just don't play him, and then when we do, he's played so far this season. I'm sure he's played right back, left wing, centre mid for a bit at the end of the other game. It's just everywhere. It's just that's how you kill people's careers. So just give him a position and let him play.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind putting him in the midfield tomorrow. Toss him in if that's where he wants to play. I mean,
he's a box-to-box player. You can see it. You can see he's a box-to-box player, because we know he could defend and we know he can attack. He might get a bit of a nosebleed when he gets in the box, but we know he can do that box-to-box. So play him. Give him a chance.
So I think he's going to play on the left. I don't think he's going to play as a starting right back. I think he's going to play as a left winger for us. I think he's going to play on the left wing as a left back. That's where I think he's going to play if he does play. But do you guys see Said Kolasinac playing over him? Because that's the only other option.
Does he still play for us?
Yeah, he does. He does.
I just thought he was a superhero, just crime fighter, just go around.
He's historically known for that epic moment.
He's Ozil's personal security.
You know what? We thought when he first came, we're like, yo, Hulk is here. He helped us win the Community Shield versus Chelsea. He was looking like a beast. And the next thing you know.
The thing is, with the Premiership, you get found out very, very quickly if you can't defend. Playing him in a flat back four for me is the same as playing Bellerin in a flat back four. You just can't do it. If you're going to play him, he has to be a left wing back, so he could get up and down. But his first thing isn't to defend. And when he's defending, he's just like he's going to do something stupid. And that, as we talk of fine margins against Spurs last season, was it last season when he played it back to the keeper and then Son just took the ball and so it's fine margins. So just. He can play left back if he wants to.
So we're taking him out just to be safe. We're not putting Tierney in this team. I think we're gonna go Ainsley left wing back, left back. Okay. So now center back pairing. Tell me your center back pairings, guys. Center back.
Who we got fit?
Center back pairings. We got Rob Holding fit. We got Pablo Mari coming back. We got Chambers still coming back. So it looks like Mustafi and Holding are the backups.
Yeah, I'll be
Gabriel has played a lot of games. So do you think Gabriel would play this game too?
No, don't risk him. He's our only defender.
I don't think
we could have had Saliba, but
Holding won't play. I don't think Holding will play. I think Holding is going to play against Spurs, so they're going to rest him because David Luiz is gone.
So that means Mustafi's guaranteed start.
I won't be surprised if we see Mustafi and Xhaka play centre back.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see Elneny playing at centre back.
Yeah, it's just like we just don't. It's just too hard to guess now with this team.
No. I genuinely believe Gabriel will start. I'm
going Holding and Mustafi to start tomorrow.
No, but what you have to realize is Arteta doesn't tend to really rest the players.
Yeah.
Well, he's been resting Gabriel though, like almost every. Did he?
Everyone's saying Ainsley Maitland-Niles is there.
I think it was Mustafi and Holding.
But I don't get it. Like Ainsley, he played so well last season.
So on the left end of the season, he was our best player to
he was the best player.
So was Emi Martinez, but like that clearly they don't think about that stuff, you know. Like,
look at this comment. Slate. Man says anybody but Bellerin. Bellerin should get in the bin. That's Brendan, guys. Go check out Brendan AFC TV. Real guy. And then, what am I doing? Why am I showing lineups? Okay, get this comment off the board. Okay, so guys, next we got ourselves a center back pairing. So. Is Gabriel going to play? Yes or no?
No, it's just too much of a risk. He won't play him.
He's going to play Spurs for sure.
They've already said that Luiz isn't playing in it, so.
So Mustafi is going to be next.
I think it'll either be Chambers or Mari to get the start.
Okay, so who's going to be next to Mustafi? Let's pick one, guys. Put
You
your
know what?
foot down.
I'm gonna say he's gonna play. I actually see a vision of him playing Kolasinac and Mustafi in the center and playing
Yeah.
Ainsley Maitland-Niles left back.
Okay, so look at what I've gone for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That's
May-
reasonable.
what
maybe.
he's gonna do.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
maybe
so-
Cedric could play together with Mustafi. I don't think Murray is back, no?
One
He
second.
played
Let's
for
move.
U23.
Let's move on from the center back position. Are we
Yeah,
playing
that's-
El Neni, Willick, and Emil Smith Rowe? Are we playing El Neni, Xhaka? No. What are we doing in the midfield? 'Cause I
Definitely
don't
El
really know.
Neni. Definitely El Neni, I think.
So El Neni is guaranteed.
I think so, yeah.
Who's
Unless
next
he's going to play, otherwise he plays North London Derby, which I wouldn't hate.
Who's going to play next then? I think we need him in the North London Derby more than
I
we
think
need
he's
him
gonna
this
play 4-4-2.
I agree.
game. You think he's going to play 4-4-2?
Yeah, he's gonna go Nelson, El Neni, Pepe.
Yes.
Because for whatever reason, he's not quite as much as he was boosting up Emil Smith Rowe. He just doesn't. I still don't feel like he trusts him because he hasn't given him.
So
any
who's he
minutes,
going to go
has he?
next to? He's going to go Willick.
Yeah, Willock, because obviously Willock's probably been one of the best performers in Europa this season.
He's going to go Balogun.
Nah,
Nah, he's conservative about starting.
he's
games.
going Lacquer and what's his name, and Nketiah.
Nketiah. I don't think that he starts Laka. I think Laka's going to start North London.
Why
Derby.
not do that? Why play Balogun and Eddie Nketiah together?
Why not?
We would. I think all fans would love to see it, but it's like, do we think he'll do it? Probably not.
Okay, so we're doing what Arteta. We think Arteta will do.
Okay.
Oh, so
This
take
is
out Balogun.
what we
then.
think
He's not gonna
Arteta
play
will
him.
do.
He's definitely going to play Balogun, is he?
Yeah,
I
don't
think he's going to go for Lacazette and Nketiah, to be fair.
I think this is more of a Spurs conversation, but I feel like Laka's going to start versus Spurs. I think it'll be Laka, Aubameyang, and Willian for their experience, which is annoying, but I feel like I could see him doing that.
That Willian signing is looking worse and worse each week. It started off so well. He played again. I know it was only Fulham, but you thought, okay, this is what we started. Giving the guy a 3-year contract, he's going to get us back into the Champions League. And by the next week, it was like, what have we done, man? Like, he doesn't even, even set pieces, you think he's going to be on him. And then just any other random players just taking set pieces. I don't know what his position is and what he's actually doing at the moment. Whether that's down to him or down to tactics. I'm just puzzled when I see Willian.
No, yeah, it's definitely a weird one with Willian, but Willian's not going to play this game. So we're going with this lineup. Now, if we were to change this lineup and do our lineup, would we have Reece Nelson in it?
Yeah,
yes,
I would.
100%.
Okay, who are you putting as a striker?
I think ESR might start. I might put ESR in for Willock or El Neni.
Would you put him in for Eddie Nketiah?
ESR? I mean, I haven't seen him further up the pitch, but I would love to.
No, I'm saying instead of going 4-2-2, you change it to a 4-3-3. You keep Pepe higher, right?
Okay.
You put Emil Smith Rowe here, right? You put Balogun as a striker. Instead of putting Nelson, you put Willock in the 10. Or wait. I had it. Why did I mess it up? It was perfect. You put Emil Smith Rowe as a 10, and you put Nelson as the left wing. There we go.
Honestly, if I have my way, I'll be playing Aubameyang tomorrow.
What? Why? What are you smoking, bro?
The guy hasn't scored in ages, so why not play him in this game and get him a goal? Let him get confidence before the weekend. He would score against this team. You know he would score against this team.
Why on earth would we play? I'm sorry. Why on earth would we play Aubameyang in this game?
As I
To
said,
get his
just
confidence up.
to get his confidence up, because what
Yeah.
everyone's like, oh, Aubameyang shouldn't play because he's this and he's that, but he hasn't done nothing for the last 5 or 6 games. So why not play him in this game? Get his confidence up. Once he hits that back of the net, he's gonna remember. He's gonna smile again. When was the last time you saw that smile in his face?
Against
Well,
Rapid Vienna last time we played them.
Exactly. So do it again.
Against
I know you came on as I know
United.
he was a sub last time, but get him some minutes. Let him get a goal. Let him prove to us why he's our captain, and get that smile back in his face. And then for the North London derby, he's ready to go. There we go. That's why we would play him.
Can we answer Adam Palmer's question? Who's worse?
Yeah.
I think currently Arsenal, but
currently Arsenal.
United is not that much better off than us. They just have more money. I'm going to parrot what Terry always says. It's the same ship, just they have more money, so they buy better players.
Do they?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, with the exception of Bruno Fernandes, I had a couple of Man United fans on my show, and I said, for the £1 billion that you spent since Alex Ferguson has left, how many of the players are you happy with? The players that you have signed, and you could say they're worth that money. And if we took out Fernandes, they couldn't give me a player. All they could say was Cavani and Ibrahimovic, and they didn't pay for either of them. So have they really spent better than us? So yeah, we're just as bad as each other. We'll just go with that.
Let's get Aubameyang off the screen. It's time. It's time. It's that time. We're gonna do it. Predictions. What are we saying? Predictions. Those beautiful predictions. What are we saying? Are we gonna win this game 2-0, 3-0, 5-0? What are you guys saying?
You know, we're a cup team at the moment, so I think we would win this one 3 or 4-0, to be honest.
3 or 4-0.
Yeah.
3-1.
Okay.
I think 4-1.
4-1.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're going to keep a
4-1.
clean sheet tomorrow, and we know how important the North London derby is now. We're going to keep a clean sheet tomorrow.
Okay. Big up to the people watching on Arsenal Inside
What about
Out.
yourself? You haven't given us your prediction.
Okay, no. I need to hear from you guys first. I need to hear from the guys. And let's hear from the people in the comment section also. So, Vlar, what did you go with?
4-1.
4-1? Zipto,
Yeah.
what'd you go with?
3-1.
And Big Gunner?
I'm going to say 4-0.
4-0? I'm going for a 4-1.
It would be very Arsenal to draw or lose this match. Very Arsenal.
We can't
beat
lose
Spurs.
this game.
That would be very Arsenal.
We
or
can't
draw
lose
Spurs,
this game,
you know.
man. We can't lose this game.
What we've learned is that we can lose this game.
What we need is this. We just need goals, goals, and goals. Goals away from home, goals away from home, goals at home, and another Martinelli performance. But yeah, guys, this has been great. Honestly, thanks, Big Gunner, for coming on such short notice. Vlar, my guy, Zipto. You guys already know after the game, after the Spurs game, we'll do a reaction show, if anything. And right now, I'm just gonna kick it out. But hey, big up to everybody. And you know what? Thanks, guys, for coming on. Big up, Big Gunner. Big up, Zipto. And big up, Vlar. And yo, ladies and gentlemen, we're out of here. But thank you. And if you haven't already subscribe to the channel. Do me a favor. I would appreciate it if you guys could like the channel. And you know what? Big up to everybody watching. We're out of here, people. EGTV. If you already aren't subscribed, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. But yeah, we're gonna head it out. We're gonna head out the only the right way. And you know what? Let's get this party rolling. What's going on, everybody? I need you guys to go check out my channel and subscribe if you're new. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that button, and hit that notification bell while you're at it, ladies.